Hey guys, welcome back to Ignite Fitness. Today I have a really body-loving Pilates mat class for you. So all you need for today is a mat for underneath you, water on hand, and we're going to begin. We're actually going to begin with a warm-up today, so come and join me on the mat, an easy seat. We are going to use our interval timer today, so we're going to work in 45-second intervals with a 20-second rest in between to center yourself, catch your breath, and get ready for the next move. So starting an easy seat, we're just going to come into some nice and easy spinal rotations, side to side, opening through the heart, warming up the spine. A few more like this. 3, 2, 1, straight into some nice and easy side bends. Just opening up the lateral side of the body. Flow with the breath right from the get-go. Pilates is all about using our breath to create length, to flood the body with oxygen. Beautiful. Just embrace how good that feels moving side to side. Perfect. We'll meet in tabletop, hands, knees position. So knees tucked under the hips, hands under the shoulders. We're going to go into a cat-cow. Drop the belly to begin. Look up towards the sky. And we're going to arch for cat. Using the breath to draw that belly in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Beautiful. We're going to take the hands out slightly in front of us. We're going to come into some rockets or beasts, we'll call them. Just pushing back and forward. Sinking the bum towards the heels, pressing forward, finding that strong high plank. Press it back, warming up the quadriceps, the core, the shoulder girdle. Beautiful. Last one. Drop back into our tabletop position and sink into a child's pose. Beautiful. Just shake it out here. Find that little extra space. Get a nice little flow here. Beautiful, guys. Come on up when you're ready. I'm going to get the timer set up for us. We're going to start in a high plank position. So jump into high plank and just flow with me. 3, 2, 1. We're just going to find a nice hold here. Breathe into this movement. Locking those wrists nice and tight. They're stuck directly under the shoulders. The belly's drawn in tight. We're in a nice flat line. Gaze is out in front of the fingertips. Out in front of the mat, not down at the toes. Inhaling strength and exhaling any doubt that you have in this moment. Staying sturdy and strong here. Beautiful, guys. 20 more seconds like this. Breathe it in and out. 10 seconds, guys. Strong. Press through those elbows. Engage the palms into the earth. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Drop to your knees. Take your second to rest. Sink into child's pose if you need. We're going to stay on our hands and knees. This time going into alternating bird dog lifts. So we're going to alternate side to side, taking your time to find the balance here. Use your breath. Here we go, guys. 2, 1. So each time we're coming through center, the hand is coming beneath the shoulder, the knees resting beneath the hips, so everything stays in a nice strong alignment. We do that, engaging the core. Squeeze. Focus the energy out the hand, out the foot. We do that, we engage the lat muscles down our back, we engage the glute muscles. Beautiful. Letting the breath guide you. Beautiful. Open up the legs, sink it back, child's pose. Take the pressure off, sip of water if you need it. We're going to go into bird dog tucks this time. So all on one side. We're going to extend the leg, lift, and squeeze elbow to knee. Let's go, guys. So on one side for 45 seconds. We're here for a while, so take your time. Really engage that tummy, lock it in as you draw the elbow towards the knee. Point the toe. Beautiful. Nice, long, strong lines. Almost through this side. And sink it back, take the pressure off. Beautiful, guys, you're doing amazing. You know what's coming next. We're gonna do the other side, so take a second to hydrate, recenter yourself. Beautiful, get ready to switch to the other side. Here we go, 2, 1, extend and crunch. Knee to elbow. Everything is active right now. The stabilizing arm and leg are keeping us balanced. The core is working on the crunch and on that stabilization. Beautiful, guys. Smile through it. Keep that gaze out in front. 5 seconds to go. And sink it back. Beautiful. Take your restful edge demos. We're going to come down onto our forearms. From our knees, we're going to go into alternating leg lifts. So just taking that toe, pointing it towards the sky. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So it's just coming in a parallel line with the back. We don't want to overextend. We want to protect that lumbar spine. So we're just extending that leg. You're going to feel that activation in the glute muscle, in the booty. Breathing through it. And rest and get back. Beautiful, guys. Doing so wonderful. All right, we're gonna come down onto our side. We're gonna find a nice supported side plank. So on our bottom leg, knees bent, taking the hand up, we're just going to extend and lower that leg. 2, 1, let's go. Take your time here. The booty has worked a lot already through the bird dogs, the bird dog tucks, and then the leg extension. So now we're working that side booty here. The abductor muscle are working, keeping that arm active, engaged down the back. Right, the booty on the supporting leg is working as well because it's keeping us lifted as well as through our obliques. Beautiful, guys. Squeeze, 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 and breathe. 10 seconds to go. And rest it down. Quick sip of water, and we're going to flip over and do the other side. Find your supported side plank position. I feel like my mat's running away. Here we go, lift it up. 2, 1. Lift and squeeze. Find that control. Use your breath to guide you there. Even inhales and exhales. We're already over 15 seconds through this. Less than 30 to go. Almost there, guys. You got this. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest it down. Beautiful. We're gonna come through a low plank this time and do rotation. So we're gonna rotate through side plank from low plank. So we're gonna do flat arms so that we can roll nicely side to side. Join me now. Twisting through the feet. Take your time. Allow you to pass through every possible plane of movement in here. Engaging and activating those muscles through the obliques, through the rectus abdominis, and to the obliques on the other side. Beautiful, strong bodies. And rest it down. Beautiful, good. This time we're coming down onto our back, grabbing behind the thighs to roll down. We're going to start with 100s. So this is one of the most common moves in Pilates. We're going to take our legs up, drop them to wherever you can, keeping the low back pressed into the mat. Lift and engage, and we're going to pulse. So you take your legs wherever they can go, where you're still keeping that low back pressed into the mat. We want to protect it. Engaging through those arms, activating through the shoulders. There's a lot going on in this movement, lots working. You're doing great, guys. We've got 10 seconds to go. Squeeze those abdominals and breathe through these last few seconds. And hug the knees in towards the chest. All right, we're going to come into our single leg stretch. So staying low, taking the chest off, or the low upper back off the mat. We're going to pulse. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Together now. Strong bellies. Pressing that low back into the mat. Keeping almost a nice curve on that low back to press it into the earth. Protect the lumbar spine so that it's the abdominals on the front that are working, not our back. And if this becomes too much pressure on your neck, just take it down and keep working. Or you can modify even in Pilates. 10 seconds. And rest. Beautiful, guys. Our last move like this, we're going to go into some crossing scissors. So we're going to take the hands up by the ears, extending one leg, and then the other, bringing the elbow towards the knee. Take your second here to catch your breath. Rest. 2, 1. Let's go. Again, using that breath always in Pilates to get you through these 45-second intervals. The more we flood the body with oxygen, the less intense the movement seems. So we never ever hold our breath. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in towards the chest and then release into a good morning stretch. Taking the low back off the mat, fingers and toes out. Staying on our backs, we're going to come up into our glute bridge. Feet hip width apart, we're going to press up into our glute bridge and then up onto the toes. Down, down. Let's go. So glute bridge, toes, heels, bum. Bridge, toes, heels, bum. So keep with that nice little pattern. at that speed. And what are we gonna do to this 45 seconds? We're gonna breathe. Keeping the abdominals drawn in. Beautiful. You can hug those knees in towards your chest and grab a quick sip of water while I demo. Our next move from Glute Bridge, we're gonna press all the way up onto our toes and all the way down. No pause in between this time. Big breath in. 2, 1, let's go. Up onto the toes, down. Toes, down. Trying to not hold any tension in the neck, guys. Just breathe through it. Keep everything else loose. Focusing on the glutes, focusing on the calf muscles that are working. The posterior chain of the lower body. Our hamstrings are working hard here too. Beautiful, guys. You're doing great. Hug those knees in towards the chest and roll up nice and slow. Beautiful, guys. We're going to come into some circle over teasers. So it's going to look like this. From our forearms, we're going to lift, open the legs, tap, draw them in, tap in the center. Let's go together. Up and out, up and down. Squeezing everything tight as can be. We're going to feel it in the hip flexors as well as the abdominals here. 30 seconds. You got this. I know these are intense. We're less than 10, guys. Breathe through it. You got this. Draw that belly button in. Protect the low back. Beautiful. Come on up. Have a sip of water, and we're going to go into our C-curve position. If you don't know what a C-curve position is, we're going to go heels into the mat, drawing the tummy in like someone sucker punched us in the belly. And we're just going to roll half down, roll it up. Halfway down, up. Plant those heels into the earth. Keep them locked in. Use your breath. There's a lot of core work in today's class. 20 seconds to go. Less than 10, come on guys. Rest, beautiful. We're gonna go into a C-curve rotation. So again, belly in, feet planted, down. We're gonna rotate, draw it up, down, rotate, draw it up. We're flying through this workout. 2, 1. So C-curve back, rotate, in, and up. Take it back, rotate, in, squeeze it up. And the more we practice these kind of movements, the more flowy they become, the more natural they feel to the body. Ten seconds. Beautiful. All right. One last move in C-curve. We're going to curve it back, draw the leg up, clap underneath, up, back, underneath the leg. Woo, these ones are gonna burn. That's what we came for, right? 2, 1. So C curve it back, under the leg, draw it up. Under the leg, draw it up. Making sure to come into that full C curve position each time before you lift the leg. So when we lift the leg, we're getting a little crunch as we come in underneath. So it's like a bit of a double whammy. We're already less than 20 seconds left. And rest. Beautiful, guys. We're gonna come down into our side leg series. Alrighty. We're gonna come down onto our side, taking our feet at a 45-degree angle. You're gonna listen for my cues and you're gonna flow with me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Point and lift the toe. Keeping the tummy engaged. You can stay propped up on your hand and keep the top hand for support. Holding, taking it forward and back, forward and back. Last 10 seconds, quick little pulses, up and down. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Beautiful, switching sides. I'm definitely gonna run on my mat today. I'm sliding all over the place. Hopefully I'm staying in camera shot the whole time. All right, down, 45-degree angle. Everything supported. Get ready for those leg lifts. 2, 1. Point the toe. Lift and lower. Squeezing and activating through this area right here. This can be such a source of insecurity. Nice to work it, shape it. Keeping in mind, guys, it always comes down to diet, ultimately when toning up the body. But these workouts help get us there. Point forward and back. Got distracted by my own talking again. Take it, little pulses up. 3, 2, 1. Rest and breathe. Beautiful. We're gonna flip it back over onto the other side. Yes, we are not done there. We're gonna come into clamshells. So again, knees are kind of out on a 45-degree angle this time. Feet are gonna stay stacked. We're going to open and close that leg, keeping the feet planted together. Let's go, guys. Up and down. We're almost nearing the end of this mat class. You're doing amazing. Keep squeezing. Give me a little hang time at the top. Really activate through that glute muscle. Squeeze the booty at the top. It's okay if you shake. That's completely normal. Your muscles are working and in different ways. Breathe. Beautiful, guys. Last move on this side. Flipping it over. Finding your stance. Knees are stacked. Feet are pressed together. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower. The feet stay together the whole time. So the movement is completely originating from the hip. You may find, depending on your hip mobility, that one leg is able to lift higher than on one side than the other. That's completely normal too. Everyone has different levels of mobility. in their hips. Almost there, guys. We have less than 10 seconds. Beautiful, guys. That is our Pilates class. We're going to sink into a child's pose here. Have a quick little stretch session together. Walk those fingertips out in front of you. Forehead to the mat, bum to the heels. Big inhale and exhale. And we'll walk our hands over to one side, finding a stretch to the lateral body. And over to the other side. Come back through center, shift forward into tabletop. We're going to tuck our feet into high plank, sweeping one leg in, bending it in front. We're going to come into a nice pigeon pose stretch, keeping the hips parallel, chest lifted, opening up through the glute muscle. The glutes work today in this little Pilates class we did together. Fabulous. Tuck the back toes, press back through high plank, switching sides, drawing the opposite leg in. Keeping those hips parallel once again. Big inhales and exhales. Loosen up that body. Beautiful. Sweep that back leg all the way through. Taking the legs out in front of us. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Nice and long, lengthen through that spine. Take it forward, leading with the chest towards the feet. Grabbing wherever your mobility allows today, whether that's your calf, your thighs even, reaching for those feet. Going as deep as we can into our stretch, wherever it feels good to the body. And we'll cross the opposite arm over the opposite leg or foot. Creating a little bit more space through the upper back, other side. Well done, guys. Beautiful job today. I hope you enjoyed this class, and I will see you again on the mat tomorrow. Bye-bye.